Okay, so today we're going to be looking at this. This is the CCZ Duet zinc alloy cover, dynamic driver and balanced armature hybrid, detachable earphone, born for hi-fi sound. What else is it? Wear resistant, precise structure, lightweight, comfortable to wear. It's really not a TWS, so you really don't have to put like features. It's an earphone. They all pretty much are the same, except for, are they metal? Are they plastic? Are they both metal and plastic? Do they have a dynamic driver? Do they have a different driver? But they put like those features like you see like on TWS. So anyway, model BC04 Pro, also known as the Duet. It is 16 ohms, 105 decibels, 20 to 20 kilohertz. The cable material is 4N OFC copper. That's basically it. It is a 10 millimeter dynamic with a balanced armature. And I've been listening to it on the neon. I'm going to shut the neon off, put that over there. I love the little Bluetooth neon. So anyway, here's the cable that you get. And, it's an okay quality cable. This one has a microphone. If you want to know how the microphone sounds, it's mediocre. And they all are. Don't get me wrong. There are some aftermarket ones like from Canara and that sounded decent. We did videos on those. But all of these built-in cheapo, they lack volume. They may be clear. Some of them are muffled. This one's not the clearest and not the loudest by any means. I suppose it would do, unless you're in like a really loud, crowded area. Looking at the unit themselves, very handsome looking. So if I can add a little bit more light over here. Don't know if you can see, but it's a really nice matte aluminum finish. Almost looks like the stuff you put in the bed of a truck, like miniaturized. Then you got this resin back, and if we pop this off, you have a decent nozzle there. Very nice nozzle. Brass. It's got the little extra lip on it. See that big dynamic driver right there? So let's get into the sound on these. Okay, so these are the classic, and I mean classic, V-shaped signature. You couldn't be more classic V-shaped. KZ of the the early 2000s personified. That means, you're getting very energetic treble, depending on what you're listening to. Most music, it was very energetic. There's between the upper mid and the treble, it can get a little hot there. The vocals are kind of forward, but there is a slight recession in the mids in general. So it is just classic V-shape. And the bass, it's resonant. Sub-bass is slower than average, really deep. And you get this cable, you get the unit, and you get these tips right here. Not a lot of accessories with this, but I mean, this actually, isn't this this is like $29, 28 something. Comes with the silver as well. So, okay. My personal opinions of these. I think people are going to like these. These harken back to that early KZ area. What you're not getting is like super detailed, a very wide sound stage. You're not getting that. Not even getting like smoothness. It's got sharp details. It's got, that lower end that just warms up everything. It's warm, obviously, in the lowers. And then you get to the upper mid-range and the treble, and it gets very bright there. Little unevenness not the greatest quality separation. And like I said, the soundstage. Soundstage is decently accurate, I guess, but it isn't super wide or anything. The build quality was good on these. Yeah, it's fun sounding. So it's not bad. But, you know, in the $30 range, I could think of like a half dozen IAMs that I personally like better. But not bad. Not bad at all. For a fun IAM. If you don't want to take things seriously and you don't care about, you know, a lot of the different things that I mentioned, then you'd enjoy this. It's not unenjoyable. I got these in the Lucky Bag sale, and even though these are cheaper, I think these are better because they're more smoother and they're less harsh. And both of these compete, and I think even though the details are less on this, I just like this one better. So yeah, that said, I do like that one better. Neither one of these are going to win my favorite spin. I mean, with such hitters like the Triple Win Vivint and the 7 Hertz G1 and the what was the other one? Caffeine Clear, and even when it comes to like V-shaped type thing, the ST02 Pro Nebula. Trying to say that really fast. That just did it better. I think another one from his was the MS1. Which one did I recently do? I forget what they keep calling them. I think it was Galaxy. But that did the V-shape better. Trying to think of an example of a recent V-shape. But this is like old school V-shape, basically. So if you like that, if you hearken back to the days of the original KZs, the ZSN Pro, the ZSG Pro, stuff like that, this is similar to that. It may not even be as harsh as those, but the treble is energetic. There is a lift there between the mid-range, the upper mid-range and the lower treble, and the bass is boomy. It kind of lingers for a little bit and then goes. It's not all muddy and mucky, but it's slow. It's a slow bass. Shame. I would really like to hear something that had a really good bass punch, but really, really good details. And I think the details on this aren't horrible. They're just kind of on the sharp side. So it's an interesting IAM, for sure. Definitely not my favorite. But it's nice to see a hybrid. I mean, maybe I've been listening to Dynamic so long that I'm not used to the hybrids anymore. I don't know, because most of the hybrids that I've had lately are like Planner, Dynamic, and 100 other different things in them. So anyway, for the lower price range, under $40, if it sounds interesting, then this is definitely fun sounding. Thank you again for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.